Today, we will focus on the samurai trio, Kazuma Okamoto, and Munetaka Murakami. Part 1. Shohei Ohtani still struggles at the plate, while expectations grow for Yamamoto and Sasaki. Shohei Ohtani of the Dodgers appeared as the number 1 hitter and designated hitter in the game against the Braves at Dodger Stadium. The team suffered a 2-7 defeat. Ohtani finished with no hits. In today's game, his third at-bat, which resulted in a fly out to center field, was a swing that made us feel hopeful for his future recovery. However, overall, Shohei Ohtani's form has not yet returned to its peak. When he is in good shape, there were moments in this game where you would think he missed out on about 4 home runs, and there were scenes where he could not capitalize on easy pitches. While it is frustrating, we can see that he is also going through a process of trial and error to somehow find his rhythm again. The only thing we can do is simply wait for the unicorn to fully awaken. While Shohei Ohtani has not been able to produce results as a hitter lately, his performance as a pitcher has been outstanding. He has continued to show brilliant pitching, achieving a quality start in all 6 games since the season opener. At this point, his ERA is less than 1.00, which is magnificent. This season, his superb outings on the mound continue as he aims for the Cy Young Award. Regarding Yoshinobu Yamamoto, there is still plenty of room for growth. Since he often gives up runs during the early innings from the first to the third, he will grow into an even better pitcher once he improves on that challenge. Even now, Yamamoto is showing a performance that earns him the title of the Dodgers ace, but knowing that he has further potential is very exciting. Inspired by Shohei Ohtani's presence on the mound, Yamamoto will surely improve his condition from here on. I cannot wait for his next start. As for Roki Sasaki, while being criticized by some media and reporters, he is showing us how he grows steadily every time he steps onto the mound. Although he is a pitcher who still has many points to correct and challenges to face, and it will still take time before he reaches perfection, I want him to clear each challenge one by one and keep growing. In his next appearance on the mound, I only hope that he will show an even greater performance than the last one. Part 2, Kazuma Okamoto delivers when it counts. Kazuma Okamoto of the Blue Jays appeared as the number 4 hitter and third baseman in the game against the Angels at Rogers Center. The team unfortunately lost 1-6. Okamoto had 1 hit and 1 RBI. In a scoring chance in the first inning, Kazuma Okamoto once again hit a timely RBI single to produce the team's first run. It was a splendid piece of hitting. I believe the idea that if you get the ball to Okamoto in a chance, it leads to a run is becoming well known among Toronto fans. He has led the team for many years as a powerhouse for the Yomiuri Giants and has shown performances that contributed to the team's victory many times. Now, seeing him performing so greatly as Okamoto of the Blue Jays surely makes Japanese fans very happy. I want Okamoto to continue in this form throughout the season and keep leading the team. White Sox player Munetaka Murakami appeared as the number 2 hitter and first baseman in the game against the Mariners at Wright Field. The team won 2-1. When speaking of Murakami, we tend to expect home runs, but today he had 1 hit and 1 walk. A scene often seen when he gets out on a routine play is when his bat comes from underneath, resulting in a ground out. If the bat comes from below, it means hitting the ball thrown by the pitcher from underneath, making it difficult to catch the ball perfectly and increasing the probability of a ground out. As expected, to catch the pitcher's ball, it is necessary to align the swing path of the bat parallel to the trajectory of the ball thrown by the pitcher. Today's ground out to first base was a typical scene where the bat came from below against the pitcher's delivery, catching the ball with a brushing motion and resulting in a ground out. I believe that by eliminating those moments, it will be possible to increase his hit probability and home run probability. I definitely want him to improve on that. However, when Murakami gets on base through hits or walks, the team becomes energized. When Murakami reaches base, a mysterious phenomenon occurs where it leads to runs. Today, Murakami was given an intentional walk in the 8th inning, after which the team took the lead and won the game just like that. As a mainstay of the team, it is a joy for fans to see Murakami's presence growing larger day by day. I am looking forward to seeing how many home runs he will hit throughout the season. Part 3, Highlights of Japanese Athletes on May 11, 2026, Japan time. Seiya Suzuki of the Cubs appeared as the number 3 hitter and right fielder in the game against the Rangers at Globe Life Field. The team lost 0-3. Suzuki had 3 strikeouts. I wonder if Suzuki is a little tired. Today was a day where there was none of his characteristic hitting at all. I want him to rest his body well and look forward to his performance from the next game onwards. Masataka Yoshida of the Red Sox appeared as the number 4 hitter and designated hitter in the game against the Rays at Fenway Park. The team lost 1-4. Yoshida had 1 hit. Since he is in a situation where there is no guarantee of appearing in the next game unless he leaves results in every game he plays, it was good that he was able to get 1 hit today. I am looking forward to Yoshida's performance in the next game as well. Tomoyuki Sugano of the Rockies started on the mound in the game against the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park. The team lost 0-6. Sugano pitched 5 innings and allowed 5 runs. In this outing, it was a performance unlike Sugano, with many pitches over the heart of the plate. He was caught there by players like Schwarber and Harper. Considering Sugano's original ability, this is a very disappointing result. I hope he will show a wonderful performance in his next game. That is all for today. Thank you very much.